For this lymphatic flow exercise workout, let's start with just some taps. So tap your head. You can either do just tapping like this, or I like to do kind of like spiders. So tap the front, side, back. Be very gentle, and then just lift and lower your heels. Great. And let's move to the trap. So right here, just lift and lower the traps. They get kind of tight. Let's just loosen everything up. So lift and then just drop and then squeeze. Other side, lift, hold the trap, and then let go. Now just leave that shoulder down and just squeeze that trap, massage it, and let's go to the other side. The traps get really, really tight. Good. And then right here, this muscle right under the armpit, just squeeze it. It gets also very tight. Just do a little massage and just slap, slap, slap. Okay, other side, squeeze. When you do chest exercise, this part gets really tight. You might see people at the gym doing this. It looks kind of weird. And tap, tap, tap. And then take your fingers and then glide up and down in front and behind the ears. That feels so amazing. Let's just sculpt the chin. This just feels super good. Love doing this. And especially if your skin's dry, just let a little moisturizer, so it'll glide a lot better. And then go ahead and just tap on the chest above and below the collarbone. And then with one hand, glide on either side, above and below that collarbone, and the other side, moving that lymph, just so we can detoxify. Great. All right, let's go ahead and turn the neck from side to side and turn it to the right. Lift up your chest a little higher, and then lift the chin up, and then back to center, and then other side, little lift. And again, to the right, little lift the head up like you're stuck up. Back to me and to the other side, and nice little lift. This will stretch this part out that gets very tight as well. And we want that nice snatched jawline. Okay, great. All right, now let's do some mini neck circles. Let's put our hands actually on the shoulder right here and just do a little circle with your nose in the air like you don't care. Circling up, releasing the tension in the neck. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Push the shoulder back and down, little circle. Good. You can close your eyes like me. Great. Just shake everything out. All right, let's shoulder roll up, back and down, up, back and down. And let's go ahead and put the fingers on the shoulders. Little knee bend here. Loosen everything up. Get the body nice and warm. And then we're going to do prances next for 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands down and lift one heel and lower, just alternating, just like you're going for a walk. And from the side, it just looks like this. Yep, not really moving forward or backward, just staying in one place. Shake from the front again, up and down, alternating. And I'll show you from this side, because I like to move. And back to center. All right, let's swing the arms forward, wide feet, and nice big stretch forward, kind of like we're swimming forward. Yep, if this is too wide, just go a little more narrow. Good, and let's speed it up. Good, nice. Really getting everything moving right now. Muscles are getting warmer. Glucose is moving out of the bloodstream into the muscle cells where we want them to give us energy. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. And just stretch it open side to side. Good. Nice chest opener. And then we're working the hips too. Very nice. All right, and let's just do a couple butt kicks. Moving the arms kind of like a little circle. Yeah, and let's add some bounces right here. So we're going to just bounce up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. This is really good for the bones. You can go slower if you want, or you can speed it up. Now, if you speed it up, you're really gonna feel those calves, which is really nice. Until it's not. 3, 2, 1. All right, one of my favorite exercises. Widen the feet a little bit more, hands down by your sides, and then put your hands in fists. Cross in front, little bend in the knee, and then open with a little calf raise. We'll do 8 of these. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Side to side. All right, now we'll do a little bit of hops. You can hop from one side to the other. Okay? Little hop. Good. You want to go further? That is crazy. I'm going to go not as far. And you can go higher if you want, or low like me. We'll do 3 more. 3, and 2, and last one. All right. Feet right underneath the hips. Bend the knees. Old school knee circles. Oldies, but goodies. All right, let's do 2 more. And switching sides. Good. Little rolls. If you want to go a little closer, that's fine. It would actually be easier to do this without shoes. Okay, and 2 more. 1 and 2. And then go ahead and do a little bend in the knee, and I want you to scoop the hip up and scoop. So down and up, little bend and lift. And you can even look from side to side if you like. And if your range of motion is not as big as mine, just do what you can. Maybe just a little one. Maybe even you can't see the movement. But if you do this every day, you'll get more mobility. Good. And now let's move in a circle. So back, side, front. And the knees are bent, which will help me with this circle. Good. You want to go a little bit quicker. And let's go the other direction. Good. If you want to add a hula hoop, you might have to move a little faster. Let's just do a couple more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. Let's go ahead and stretch. Hands behind low back. A little back bend. Squeeze the butt so you don't fall over. Good. Let's go ahead and stretch out the calves. Feet together. Just a little bend. And then put 1 foot way back. Pushing that back heel into the ground. Lean a little forward for more of a stretch. Same thing on the other side. And widen the feet. Toes should be pointed forward, heels on the ground. Good. And a staggered stance. Little calf stretch here. And stretch out the lats. Up and over. Grab your forearm. Up and over. Up and over. Let's do a couple more swings. Side to side. Good. And then up and over. And side to side. Up and over. And then big swing across. Let's do 4 of these. I love these. 2, 3, and 1 more. 4, and 4, 3, 2, 1. And just brush off anything you want to get rid of. And 1 more, and you're done. I hope you feel amazing, have wonderful blood flow right now, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Helping people improve their health, sharing my delicious recipes with lots of yummy carbs gives me a high like no drug can, which is why I do it. For my favorite low-fat, oil-free, plant-based recipes, order my cookbook with nutrition facts on how to prevent and reverse disease, which chronicles my personal health and weight loss story through my website, thehigh5diet.com.